Hi guys, it's James. Whether you've just started playing chess today or if you've been playing months or years, I think this video is going to have a few insightful thoughts for you all. Right, so here are my top 10 tips for chess. So number one, bishops are better than knights in open positions. Knights are better in closed positions. So for example, in this open position, this bishop can completely cut off the squares for this knight's escape. On the other hand, Um, knights can be quite tricky, and in beginner games, you commonly see forks like this winning material. So number two, which side to castle on? As you can see, white has a lot of pieces lined up against black's king side. So here, if black castles king side, they'll be falling right into this checkmate. On the other hand, if black recognizes these threats towards the king side and castles queen side, black is much safer. So when to get angry with your king. So let's say these queens come off the board here. Right, so white starts progressing his king. And let's say black just tucks his king away. Um, so something like this and a few trades in the middle. Um, and this. So even though the engine's saying this isn't too far wrong for black, in a human game, this will be very hard to hold. So let's say there's a few trades. Black takes the open file, let's say, and white comes in. This is going to be very hard for black to hold realistically because his king is going to get trapped off. So let's say black defends the pawn, white can just start mowing down, and black's king is never going to be able to enter the game because of the power of white's king and white's rook. So next, so this is really all about checks, captures, attacks. So first glance, oh, we can take this pawn, but you should always look for checks first. Have we got a check in this position? We've got this check, and we've got this check. So this one would lose a queen. We've got this, which doesn't seem to do much, but then we got this, picking up the rook. Okay. So now just a little bit about pawn structures and how they interact with your bishops. So as we can see, this is a gorgeous bishop here. All the pawns are on dark squares, and this light square bishop is feeling very happy. On the other hand, this dark square bishop only has one square it can actually go to. So maybe what white should have done in this position is trade off this dark square bishop, knowing that white was going to put all his pawns on dark squares, blocking this in. Okay, so now on to when to trade down pieces. So even though, as I spoke before, a bishop can be better than a knight in a lot of open positions, it's also worth considering that you can damage your opponent's pawn structures with something like this. And even this slight advantage for white would probably make this a winning position once the rooks get traded off and the kings become active. Okay, so next we have a complex position here. Um, so what this is showing is white is up a queen, right? So what should white do? White should probably initiate trades. So here, white is forking two of black's pieces, so black has to trade. And then, so black just does something random. White can initiate more and more trades and get out into the game, simplifying. And as they say, the best win is the simplest win. So here, this puzzle just shows that how dangerous traps can be. Okay, so here white has actually set a trap for us. So this piece is hanging, right? This bishop. No. So if we take this, we get this check, winning the queen. So not only to set our own traps, but to be aware of our opponent's threats in the position. And then finally, number 10. It's another complex position, but this demonstrates how how positional errors can just lose you the game. So what do we see in this position? The queen and the rook are opposing each other, which is good for the side with the rook. This queen could become a target. So let's say something like this. This knight cannot move because they would lose the queen. Um, But white shouldn't be so eager to jump on this because look at this. Black has his own threat, his own little fork in the position. So when you see two pieces like this, two minor pieces, with one square in between, red flags, alarm bells should be ringing in your heads, guys. So this is a common theme. They push a pawn, forking your two pieces. And again, always looking out for when rooks and queens are opposing for any potential issues along the file. All right, thanks for watching, guys. If you want to watch any more of my videos, I've got a rating ladder climb where we're going on chess.com and we're climbing from 600 to 1,500 on the rating ladder. Cheers for watching, guys. Bye.